boom baba dooba doom boom bop. Boom boom baba dooba doo boom bop. Hey. Hey, what's up everybody? It's the Crypto Harlem live stream. This is your boy Gemini Matt with the new hat. My super user hat from Not Anon. Got a rocket trucker hat this today. Okay, now just saying thanks to our sponsor. And why wouldn't they sponsor us? Because it is my TT, that's me. Oh wait, hey AI camera. AI camera, stop panning. Stop panning. How do I do that again? Oh yeah. I go like this. Okay, cool. All right, there we go. Yo, okay. Wait, now what are you doing? Face tracking? Stop face tracking. How do I do that? Oh wait, this is Zoom. Whoa, okay. This is face track. Do you see me? Trying to talk to an AI camera is pretty wild, but it's a great intro. There we go. Come on. There we go. Yeah. AI, huh? What are we going to do with it? So listen, in case you're just tuning in, I'm Matt. This is my hat. It's from our sponsor, Not Anon. This is the Not Anon trucker hat. It's a Yupong, which is an awesome Korean hat maker. Solid bill, nice stitching. If you are from New York, you want a flat cap, well, this trucker's not for you because it comes pre-bent perfectly down the middle, and it has a vent for you to like breathe, and you get the official seal of approval from Yupong. This is based on their classic line. Pop that sucker on, and what do you see? Boom, super user. And it looks, look at that, like the word super user in a particular font in the red box. Got it. It's adjustable. Okay. So if you have a big head or a little head, don't you worry. And then boom, it even looks good when you have locks. So there. Okay. So what's up, y'all? And super user, for those in the computer world, know that is like the administrator, right? It is the root. It is the one who bends the spoon. It is the chosen one. It's Neo. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, rock it. Oh, Bagel Butt, Bagel Butt was saying, that's my hat. Bagel Butt, this really is your hat. If you go to where your hat is, you'll see it's gone. That's how slick it is here, Crypto Harlem. We're like silence and violence like ninjas. You know what I'm saying? We are the supreme ones. That's the key. That's what this is all about. Just to remind you that you are in charge. You're the director of this awesome movie called Your Life. You're the screenwriter. Remember, things are not happening to you. You know what I'm saying? Things are happening for you. You know what I'm saying? Just grab those lessons, good and bad, channel it into your next command. Bow. All right? Let's grow this server. Let's pop this puppy up. You know what I'm saying? So some days suck. They just do. Have a pity party. Go all in. Do whatever you need to do to be like, oh, give yourself like an internal emotional hug. But then, lateral movement, privilege escalation. Don't be a guest in this existence. You know what I'm saying? Be root in the existence. Be super user. You know what I'm saying? Fist bump. Okay. So, yo, Bagel Butt was saying you bought the DJI Osmo, and it's pretty good face tracking. Oh, and you got a drone too, but haven't used it in a minute. Drone skills so important. So if you don't have drone skills, rep them. I gotta have a drone episode. I promise y'all, I'll have a drone episode where I'll teach you how to fly a drone, and we'll do some drone flights. It'll be fun because not everyone has that experience. Okay, so that's that. All right, yo. So if you're on here and you're not a follower, click follow or like or heart or whatever, because some people see this on Twitch, some people see it on YouTube, some people see it on different things. Just, rep your way. Appreciate you. If you got dough like that, subscribe. It allows us to, feed the Crypto Harlem interns, keep our stuff running for that. If you're a Crypto Harlem intern, remember we changed the day. So after the stream, you got about 45 minutes to get ready to do this, okay? And if you're just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Just a follower, a supporter. Thank you. Thank you for giving us this time. Thanks for listening to my voice. I'm Matt, and I want to say I appreciate you. We'll dive right in. Now, if you're near a keyboard and you can chat, you can type. This isn't a video you're watching. This isn't some canned podcast. This is fresh. This is fresh, like like Oma's kimchi. Just stick your hand in. So fresh. You know what I'm saying? So just get that going. Send me a genre of music if you'd like. Just type it in, and we'll play some clean streams of that type. Also, I'm not using the dope mic we have. We have Elgato mic. We use an Elgato giant ring light. We also use an Elgato green screen. This really isn't behind me going on here. This is really Harlem, but it's a picture. I know. And it looks so crisp and dope because we got the Elgato light on blast, shooting down on the Elgato green screen. And I'm about to hook up the Elgato mic so you can feel the Elgato difference. I know you're probably thinking, like, is Crypto Harlem sponsored by Elgato? Because you keep saying meow, meow, cat, you know what I'm saying? You know, or Neko if you speak Japanese, you know. But I'm like, no, I just like the stuff. So I got to bring it to you. Okay, hold on. Did I do this right? Am I doing this right? Yeah. All right, so you pick a genre, okay? I'm gonna get this Elgato mic popping so my voice sounds better, and then we'll just do it like that, you know? Oh, Bagel Butt wants the freestyle. You know what? It might just happen. We can't just drop it randomly. We gotta, when the mood hits me. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Tornado? Tornado in the house. Repping you. Respect, air horn. What's up? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know what? We do have good taste. That's what it's all about. B2, Bagel Butt in the house. Who's that I see in the admin area over there? Is that our moderator, D Elixir? Yo, D Elixir, respect. Thanks for rocking with us. Okay, appreciate you. Okay, you know how we do. And yeah, we're gonna start. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about today how AI works, how you can make your own free AI that runs with no internet necessary on your very own laptop that you trust. So unless you have somebody inside your laptop, you don't have to worry about these prompts going anywhere. And also how you can set up like a uncensored AI if you wanted. And that sounds like a lot of topics. I don't know if we're going to get through any of that, but we're going to try. You know what I'm saying? Why not aim for the moon? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to try. I got ahead of myself. Oh yeah. But we're gonna try. Okay. So let me just start with oh yeah, the mic. I'm gonna get the mic going. Would you rather see a blank screen or should I give you like an intermission, like a pro? I'll give you like a little intermission. Okay, don't go anywhere. Do not leave. I swear, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna like make my voice pop a little bit more. Okay. So you listen to this here beat, 30 seconds tops. Let's go. Oh, I really like that track. Okay, let's get this out of my face and let's make sure we're actually using it. Okay, this is my normal voice. I can see my levels. And this is me on my default mic. And this is me. I'm going to switch it mid-sentence so it's not like you can even hear anything. This is me on my Elgato mic. Can you hear that difference? Because I can. And my levels look so much cleaner. Oof. Damn, Elgato mic. Thank you, Elgato mic. One day I'm going to read the instructions so I can properly set this up. I think I need to be like this. The mic volume needs to be like, oh, like that. Oh, that's too much. That's I don't want to give him too much. Boom. I don't know what that headset thing is. Okay. And another cool thing I like about this mic, but it sometimes backfires during the live stream, is I just need to tap it. Boom, just give it a little kiss, a little blessing, and then it just mutes. It's pretty cool. So like if you were to see it, can you all see this? See that? So like if you ever wonder why sometimes I'm on here and I just like my voice disappears, it's because see you can hear me now, but then when I tap it turns red. You can't hear me no more. So yeah, I like that. You know, like the Dead Robots, who's an awesome hacker and supporter of Crypto Harlem and a personal friend. The hacker known as the Dead Robots was like, had this mic, and when you tap it, like crazy LEDs come out of it and stuff, and it starts blinking. It was wild. And it also mutes. And I was like, oh, wow, I want to get one of those. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm going to get that mic. And then I was like, yo, Dead Robots, how much that mic? And then it was like crazy money. It was like $500 or something for like, and I was like, okay, word. Yeah. Maybe I'm not going to get that mic. You know, maybe I'm going to chill out right here. My wallet was like, thank you. My wallet said, nah, bro, get the Elgato mic. But you know what? I haven't regretted it. So it's a red ring instead of a crazy LED show. It still makes me feel inside. I got the LED show inside. You know, my heart's blinking, lighting up when I tap that mic, and my wallet's chill with me, not mad at me. So why 500? Because people will pay it. It was wild. Let me see if I can find this thing. It was like a streamer mic tap lights LED mute. Let's see if I can find this thing. This isn't it. I'm trying to find it. It was crazy expensive. I mean, I don't know, $500. If the mic maybe like, you know, wash my dishes and also like, you know, I don't know, like set up my AI on my server for me, that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, they did a sudo. Let's check. Is Tornado on the sudoers list? Oh, let's do it. I need a beat though. I need a beat. Hope you got some tea, Bagel Butt, because we're back. Yo, El Gato is Siamese. Mi gato is Siamese. But what you think about these LEDs blinking in the light when you hitting on the mute? Stops a shh, shh. But we can't be silenced. We're never violent unless you talk about encryption on the dark web. They can't genderfy the dark web. You heard it. Stay fly on the dark web. Crypto Harlem. Oh, Crypto Harlem. Yeah. Encrypt your documents. Encrypt your documents. Oh, yeah, for real. I think, you know, Siamese cats are expensive. Maybe that's what the cat was. But it wasn't from El Gato. Yo. That expensive mic was like, I don't know, Bitcoin diamond platinum Siamese. You know what I'm saying? Look at that, Tornado. You got your wish. No doubt, no doubt. It's dope. Gotta stay dope, like the pin says. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. We're going to do a couple of things. So let's say you wanted to get involved with the artificial intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's talking about the artificial intelligence. The other week, I was telling you how to stop the artificial intelligence from taking all your stuff when you're using LinkedIn. And I told you that there's other settings in other places. And that was cool. It's like I touched my cap and then all of a sudden, oh, the halo. Ooh, look at that. Wow, this hat's got magical properties. Check that out. Did you do that, Bagel? But you ever walk around and all of a sudden the halo started when you tap your not an on cap? It's got magical properties. But what rhymes with encryption? Diction, which is necessary when you're rapping. Oh. Everything rhymes with encryption. You know what I'm saying? What rhymes with encryption? Nonfiction. It's a true story. I'm gonna tell y'all about a fellow named Edward Snowden. But we're not going there. We're not going there. Okay, so Oh man, tornado like that one, laughing it up. I can just hang out with y'all all day, but we got stuff to do. We got stuff to do. I know, I know, I know. So, let's say that you're doing the AI thing, right? And then you're like, wait, first thing is when you really start using this thing, it costs money to get to the levels you want. So that's one. Two, it's bad for the environment. Did you know that? I know, I know. AI is not good. It's like Bitcoin, just like it's computationally expensive to the next level. All those GPUs be draining all that electricity. You know what I'm saying? And now you got to send the power company a big IOU because your GPU, just for your AI. You know, oh my, oh my. So it's wild. So yeah, encryption, mass interaction. Yeah. hmm Gets cause the system get cut up an infection from its brain. Okay. Um, that's right. If you need the ultimate protection, pull out your keyboard. It's encryption. Yeah, for real. It works. We can't, you know. Oh man. All right, y'all. Let's jump in. So yeah, so the AI thing, it's like bad for the environment, you know, GPUs needed, computationally expensive. And then the companies, they take what you write and then they use that to train the model for the next version. They don't write you a check for that. They just take it, take it, take it. But you can get in on this too. So the Crypto Harlem interns, we've been building AI agents for fun. We're working on a couple of cool projects. And one of my favorite ones was building your own Alexa. And you can build your own assistant and you can have it run in a Raspberry Pi. And then for a $500 PC, which is really small, and you can connect to a battery, you can have this thing walk around with you, and you have like your own AI with you. So take that. Remember that AI company that tried to sell that portable AI in a pin that just walks around with you? You know what I'm saying? Like a little parrot on your shoulder, and you're like, "Ah, there she blows." You know, hey, hey, my matey. You know, um, but you don't need that. You can just do it yourself. So I thought it'd be fun to just share some of that and talk about that. And then I thought we also could talk about the WordPress beef, which is getting out of control. Wow, this WordPress beef. I'm not going to pick a side, but it's out of control. It's gone like DEFCON. People have just gone straight up nuclear with this. People's lives being impacted. You know what I'm saying? Folks getting, you know, quitting their jobs and like it's wild. Who would have thought it would have gotten to this level? So I was like quietly watching from the sidelines. I was like, oh, let me tell the crew about this. 256 Shaw. Mm-mm. What's your favorite algo? You messing with the 256 bit? To the S to the H to the A, say Shaw. Everybody raise your hand for the Shaw. What? We're messing with that new thing. AES. Shaw. Um, so yeah, how can you start? You know, what WordPress beef? Jathan Pencer asked. Yo, Jathan Pencer. Just because you asked, fam. We're gonna talk about this straight up right now. Okay. It gets me, oof, I get emotional talking about this beef. Maybe it's because I'm vegan. Oh, PGP. Okay, so yeah, the WordPress beef is like this. So WordPress, as you know, is a content management system, also known as a C to the M to the S, CMS, right? Content management system, right? And it's cool. A lot of websites use it. It allows you to just make a website and put it up, but also have a very easy to use. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. WYSIWYG interface. You log in through the admin interface, and you can just change an article, and feels kind of like Google Docs or whatever, or Medium or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Activity Pub. It feels like that when you're editing a page, and it's really simple. So people use WordPress. It's based on the PHP language, and all it needs is a database. By default, it was written a long time ago. It works really well with the MySQL database. PHP and MySQL are tech that you can basically run on anything. So you have server-side, middleware, front end. People have themes, and it's all free, really. You just download the code. It gets updated all the time. And because 80-something% of the web uses it, for their websites, it used to get targeted a lot because the code is open source. So any hacker could just read the code and they have an idea on how to hack you because that's your code. But what WordPress has done is just update it constantly. You just get a new WordPress all the time. Boom. You know what I'm saying? CMS, WordPress, you know what I'm saying? You're good. That's what WordPress is. Everyone feel me? Got you. Okay. So then now that you know what WordPress is, let's talk about the beef. So a lot of people, WordPress, they call their stuff WP. So let's say I'm making a theme, the Crypto Harlem theme. If you want, you're using WordPress, download this theme for free. The WP Streets, I might call it, or WP Harlem or whatever, WordPress Harlem. And people make money on these things. So people sell them for like $20. Like, yo, the free one looks cool, but the $20 one comes with mad backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? Get all the backgrounds you need, fam. $20, WP Crypto Harlem. Not a bad idea. I should probably get on that. Have my AI write me some themes. Yeah, get some skins going. Anyway, so this company called WP Engine came out and they started making their own custom plugins and features, and they started hosting WordPress, and you don't even need to host it yourself, like WordPress.com. They're like, no, just come to WP Engine. We take care of you, you know, give you that professional, like high quality, lock it down. You get all these engineers, cool themes, plugins that we custom make, WP Engine. And people just use the WP, like WordPress, in front of their name. But just Automatic is the company that writes the code for WordPress. You know, these updates are made by engineers who are constantly testing it and writing stuff. And they even have their own services like WooCommerce and Jetpack, which are now brought in and part of like Automatic, basically, right? So Automatic CEO, this homie named Matt, my name is Matt, so I'm already biased. I'm already like, yeah, power to the Matts, you know what I'm saying? I never met a Matt I didn't like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a Matt, rock your not a non hat. You got a cat, El Gato, boom. Boom, 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 call me. Okay, so, but yeah, it was Matt, the CEO, was just like, you know what? I don't like WP Engine because some of the code that they write isn't open source. WordPress is open source. We give them an open source platform, right? WordPress is open source, meaning open source plugins. WordPress charges you for services, but we also have free versions of it, and they open source too. WP Engine, they're making money, but they're fixing stuff and building stuff. They're not giving it back to the source. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically like, you know, you try to cut out the connect. It's like, is that what you're trying to do? That's what Matt did. He turned Suge Knight overnight. You know what I'm saying? And if you see the dude, he's really mild-mannered dude. I met him in person many times back in the day. Very chill. You know what I'm saying? A fellow Matt, respect. But he turned Suge Knight. He was just like, nah, they're not open source. And it was like, hey, WP Engine, open source your stuff. It was kind of like when you ever hear that story about Vanilla Ice, the rapper, how Suge Knight tried to get the masters, which are the original documents, the source files for the Ice Ice Baby, a bunch of tracks and music and stuff. And Vanilla Ice was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to give you the masters. And then Suge Knight allegedly, hypothetically, grabbed him and threw him over a building edge and dangled him over there, like he was like a little cat toy, bringing it back on theme. Hung him out a window. You know what I'm saying, right? That's basically what the CEO of WordPress did to WP Engine. And then they were like, yeah, fam, listen, man, you made the code, stay in your lane, okay? What you got is different from what we got. You built the WordPress thing. Thank you. You know, you built the city for us. This is our block, though. This is our block. That's what WP Engine did. And he was like, oh, that's your block? Is that what you're saying? That's your block? Okay. I built the city, but that's your block? Okay. How your block going to do like this? And then he turned off access to WordPress.org from their servers. So like anyone who's using WP Engine can no longer get updates on their plugins. And as you know, that's the number one way to hack a WordPress site is some exposed, out-of-date plugin, which has a vulnerability that's known. You know what I'm saying? You go to like, you know, you go to like the database of vulnerabilities. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You'll find it. You'll find it in there. You'll be like, oh, okay. So if you go to exploit.db, just to illustrate this point, okay? If you go to exploit.db, and if you don't know what exploit.db is, it's just a database of known exploits and vulnerabilities. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that's different from this is they made it searchable and easy to filter through. Okay, so exploit.db, I'm not telling you, like I told myself a long time ago, don't share anything dangerous. This is just a thing. You could look it up yourself. They just make it a little faster, exploit.db. Okay, so if you go to exploit.db and then you type you type like WordPress in here or something, you'll see mad WordPress plugins. For example, let's check it out. Come with me, come with me. Follow me, fam. Come here, check this out. Okay. So if you here and you're on this website, ExploitDB, and you type something like WordPress, you'll see like, I mean, look at all these exploits. I got 95 pages of exploits, 95 pages, and an exploit ain't one. Look, if you use the theme from Xstore, it says here, thanks to this hacker who found it, that you probably can, let's see what you get. This is a proof of concept. It says, this is the proof of concept right here, okay? That's the POC. I know I'm a POC, but I make POCs. So I'm a POC. I'm a person of color who makes proof of concept. I'm a POC square, you know? So if you go here, you can see how to exploit this thing, okay? So it says if somebody's using this thing, you just send this post and you'll be able to get, what's the vulnerability? Boom, 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 boom. Into their web app, and what it looks like it does. You could do a SQL injection. So then you can get into their database and you can have the database vomit out whatever you want. You can just send it commands. And the proof of concept is in this GitHub. So if you follow the link to the proof of concept, POC, you know what I'm saying? It'll share that, it shows you the WordPress Xstore theme. If you happen to be using it, this is a critical vulnerability that was like, you know, official. And it's a SQL injection vulnerability that's found in 8 themes Xstore, an e-commerce platform built on WordPress. The vulnerability allows attackers to execute malicious SQL database commands that can lead to data theft, deletion, and even alteration. So if you read about this and you knew this was a thing, you can just go to Xstore, right, by 8 theme, and you can just find people who are running it, which I'm not going to tell you how to do, but you would be Google dorking, honestly. Like, you know, if you know what Google dorking is, you would Google dork, and then the sites would just show up for you. And they'd be like, hi, come hack me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like turnkey. Boom, just like that. Now, obviously, this is on the site. So this is not, you know what I'm saying? Tornado's like, whoa, you've been pwned there. Damn, right? And what you'd see is like they gave them some time if they did responsible disclosure. Not everybody does, but if they did responsible disclosure, they give them 90 days to fix it. And a lot of people do fix it in the new version. And people who have that thing need to update their plugins and get the new version. So when they turned off access to the updates, everyone using WP Engine just sitting here, you know what I'm saying? Out of pocket, just vulnerable. You know, someone can just show up and just be like, take over your whole database. And that's not all, you know what I'm saying? So the mayor of the city just started cutting out that block, messing with everyone who used WP Engine. And it was like, WP Engine, kiss the ring, maybe, we'll, you know. And WP Engine was like, nah, we're just going to code around it. So they fixed it themselves manually. Hold on, let me zoom out a little bit. Is it this way? No, it's like this. I think it's always this side of my face. Yeah. Now zoom in. Can I zoom out? There we go. Yeah. Okay, AI camera. So that's wild, right? And that was just the first volley. This stuff escalated and escalated. And then the CEO of WordPress changed the WordPress terms of service. So the terms of service for WordPress, you know, it doesn't really change that much. And it sounds like, the WordPress developing community, blah, 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 because it's written legalese, right? So it's like, if you, the user of the WordPress, are violating the, but then he added this one line, which doesn't sound like a lawyer wrote it. It was just like, get out of my city. It's just weird. It just like, he wrote a line. It was like, if you use the word WP in your name, then it's copyright infringement and we can sue you. And so let's see, terms of service, WP change, okay? And then you could just be like beef. Okay, for example, let's go to this. This is mad petty, by the way, in case you haven't figured this out. Let me tell you about hacker beef. It's petty as hell, y'all. It's petty as hell. Hackers have a hard time letting go. Do not get beef with hackers. They'll just, woof. It's like practical jokes that don't stop. Don't practical joke with hackers. Don't have hacker beef. Okay? Stay hacker vegan. This is a story from October 9th. And what it says is like, WordPress.org contributed and login page now requires users to certify that they are not affiliated with WP Engine in any way, financially or otherwise. Like, they just added this to the code. It doesn't even seem like it makes sense. When you log in, it's like, I'm not affiliated with WP Engine in any way. It's like, yo, rep your set. You rolling with them? Get the hell out. Isn't that weird? It makes no sense. Then in the terms of service, let me try to find the terms of service change part. Might as well just use the Verge for this. Let me go to see like WordPress beef terms change. I mean, this is ridiculous. He also took a WP Engine, because they're the ones that are hated on by WordPress founder Matt. Took over one of their plugins too, you know? And so, and they both sides lawyered up, and then the lawyers started shooting at each other, blam, 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 you know? So this thing is not far, it's like far from over, but get this out. This is the thing I wanted to talk about. Let me get rid of the share for a second. Okay, so he was like, CEO Matt was just like, yo, you know what? Yo, D-Elixir, isn't this silly? Look at what's going on in the world. You both tech powerhouses. Make some plugins to save the world. Why you just coming at each other like this? Makes no sense. So, and they were like, if you know what the dude from WordPress said at Automatic, because that's the name of the company that Matt runs. He was like, hey, listen, I know a lot of you guys were like thought I was acting wild and out of pocket, and I was being crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? I was just being wild out here, right? And you feel like, you know, that wasn't cool and I should just calm down. And a lot of staff was like, word, that was me. And he's like, get the hell out of that. You get the hell out. He said that. He was just like, I'm going to give you a severance package. If you're not loyal to the cause, get out. We'll give you a severance package. We'll give you $30,000 or 6 months of your pay, whichever's more, and just get the hell out. Go, get out. It's like people were just trying to do their jobs. They're like, I'm just trying to do my job. I'll stay out of it. I don't think that what you did was good. You're acting weird. Okay, like the AI is acting weird. AI camera. Are you face tracking? Okay, hold on. AI camera, face track. Okay. Okay, cool. So then after that happened, a bunch of people were like, okay, that was weird. And some people, he said this, he said, I want you to write me a message on Slack. After that happened, he said, I want you to write me a message on Slack that said, I don't agree with what you did. And I'm going to write you a reply that says, that's fine. That's it. One sentence reply is going to say exactly this. And then I'm going to unleash $30,000 or 6 months of your pay. And if you didn't meet the first deadline, here's the second deadline. In case, you know, you didn't think that was enough money, I upped it. Get out. Get out. Dude, yo, what happened to my mans, right? So if you use WordPress or you use WP Engine, stay on top of this because it could possibly impact your services. Because this code base is open source with the asterisk on it. It's like not open source. It's open source except for people at WP Engine. And what happens to other people who you don't like? You know, so stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned. And hey, WordPress people, don't come after the Crypto Harlem website. We're just kidding. Oh man. Yo, Matt, keep my website up. Oh man. Okay. Now you want to talk about this AI thing, right? I thought you did. Okay, follow along. If you have Linux on your machine, if you have a PC, okay, you have a PC, you're running Windows 11, you don't have Linux on your machine, I recommend that you install the Windows subsystem Linux, WSL, okay? And if you don't know how to install WSL, it's quite easy, and you can get Ubuntu running in no time, okay? Like nice and easy. And you can get the whole thing going from the Microsoft Store. Really chill, okay? So you could either do this, you could follow the Ubuntu path, which is kind of like Ubuntu getting overly excited. So, you know, that's the Ubuntu path right there. Or you could just do the easy Microsoft path. and they have their own page too. Okay. Let's see if there's a newer one. 2024. Microsoft makes so many web pages. What's new? They have a GUI app coming out. They're about to drop that with the hotness. Okay. This is the simplest page to follow. So you either follow the Ubuntu path, Ubuntu, so you go to Ubuntu and you go to this web page there, and they that's a Linux flavor, and it's like community coming together. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Okay. So here's the Ubuntu desktop page, and it's a full Ubuntu experience now available on Windows. And here you're running Windows 11, and you have Linux in a little box right there. Isn't that cool? And look, they're running NeoFetch. How cool is that? In a little box on Windows 11. If you want to experience that, you can go follow the steps here. It'll tell you to download from the Microsoft Store Ubuntu. You could download from the Microsoft Store Ubuntu and then make sure you have WSL running and set up Ubuntu for you. You could do that if you want, okay? Or you can just do it the Microsoft way, okay? And that's this other link that is here. Learn.microsoft.com. You must learn and how to install Linux on Windows with WSL. And it just tells you, just go to command line and type WSL --install, WSL, and you put an install flag. And then it'll just download it and set the whole thing up for you. Super easy nowadays. Okay, so you can just do that. You could either run it in command prompt or PowerShell. But, if you're using PowerShell, then I'm like, oh, okay, you already know this. You're already hacking. And so, yeah, just type WSL --install. You got to put a space between the two. And then, boom, it installs Linux for you. Okay. So you do that if you're on a PC, and you'll be happier in the long run. There's another way to do this, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, because, like, why have limits? Be limitless, right? Super user. We're all about super user. Okay. But if you're on a Mac, you actually can just download this program that allows you to. It's kind of like a really cool interface for like running through different open source AI engines or large language models. You know what I'm saying? LLMs. So let's do it. Because as you know, if you're wondering how AI works, in a nutshell, I'll try to keep it as simple as possible. AI is artificial intelligence, and it's just a concept. It's not alive. It's not learning. It's not intelligent at all. It's very artificial. I've talked about it in the past, but it uses the way that we speak, and it processes the way we speak using NLP, natural language processing, right? Understands this word, then what's the next word that should come from it in this language, and what's the next word to finish a sentence, and what is that sentence conveying? And when someone writes this, what are they trying to tell the thing? And then it has a huge corpus of data. So you need a big hard drive to do this. So if you don't have like 8 gigs free, you're going to have a problem, And this happened to our Crypto Harlem interns when we were messing with this the other day. Mad folks had too much, they're playing too many video games, too much Valorant on their machine or something, So it takes up space, y'all. It takes up space. So they couldn't play. We had to figure it out. So what we ended up doing was we did a symbolic link. I don't want to go into too much, but because it was the easiest way for it to fake out this program into thinking that their external hard drive was their default hard drive. But this program, this project, it's a really cool project from the people who make a lot of dope tools. And they have a blog, and it's called OLLAMA. You know what I'm saying? And OLLAMA partners with Meta to bring Llama 3.2 to OLLAMA, and that's pretty cool. So Meta is Facebook, and they have their own large language model called Llama, okay? And Facebook worked to make a really tiny version of it that works really well with this tool called OLLAMA. And this is OLLAMA. All you got to do is say OLLAMA, okay? Like this. And you're off to the races. You know what I'm saying? So boom, here's the website right there. OLLAMA, Somebody was like, "What'd you say about my mama?" I was like, nah, fam, OLLAMA. So don't get into it over this. Don't get into some, you know what I'm saying? It's not the time, but it does, you know. Um, Go to ollama.com. You download this tool. Now, yes, for people who are like, why did you make me install Linux? Why did you make me install Ubuntu? They have a version of it for my PC. You know, it says available for Mac OS, Linux, and Windows Preview. Windows Preview. Look at that llama. It's all up in your grill. That llama is like, yo, what up? What up? What up? You ready for this AI? Okay. So, but look, it's preview, y'all. Preview. So you don't want a preview, you want the real deal. Okay. So you go to download, and you can download it for Mac OS or Linux, or you can get Windows Preview. Nah, don't do the Windows Preview. If you have Windows machine, do what I told you to do. Install Ubuntu, install WSL, get Linux on your Windows machine. Then you can run the Linux version without limits. Okay. And if you have a Mac, go get the Mac OS version. Okay. Get the Mac OS version. Okay. So if you have a Mac, get the Mac OS version. And then you just download it for Mac, you know, so because I'm on a Mac right now, or download it for Linux if you're on a Linux machine. You just follow this curl command, pull it down, boom, on the server. Like what? Windows? Nah, don't do this. Don't do the preview. Don't limit yourself. Get WSL running and then do this, Windows people. Okay. So you get Mac OS, download this, get it going, and then it's really simple. On your Mac or in Linux, it's basically the same thing. Let me change my host name. Change my host name to a gross name. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom boom boom. Oh. Boom 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 boom. Oh. Boom 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 boom. Boom boom boom. Sorry, I'm just getting my screen ready to share. Boom 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 boom. Okay, what do we call the name of this machine? That's hey, somebody who's got their keyboard on their fingers on their keyboard, give me the name of this machine. And then also Rootsman Chin said WP Engine overlords can afford to and should contribute to WordPress development. See, I didn't want to take a side, but I will tell you this. WordPress doesn't charge anything for WordPress stuff. And WordPress.com, they run for free. So WP Engine be making like, they made crazy revenue. That's what started this. There was a WordPress meeting, like the kind of annual WordPress type thing. And the CEO of WordPress talking about how hard it is to keep things up and running in these times, you know what I'm saying? And then they were like also talking about how much money this company is making on the back of WordPress. So, you know, it is a thing, you know what I'm saying? Well, hold on. One second. Wow. Okay. Content management system, go through the logs. Okay. AI. Okay, cool. Okay. Let me see. Someone give me a name. I'll just call it Llama Trainer. This machine's be called Llama Trainer. Llama Trainer. And then, okay. Did that work? Uh-oh. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. I was like, should I put them on a 30-second timeout? But I didn't want to do it. Okay, so once you get your OLLAMA installed, which let's say you did it while I was typing or something, that was a good moment for you to do it. I'm going to share one of my windows. Windows. Oh, I'm so confused. Which one of these? Is it this one? Okay, Llama Trainer. Okay, so here's my Llama Trainer window. And all I would do is I would say like, OLLAMA run Mistral, let's say, for example, which is a particular AI engine, Mistral 7B in the house, okay? And you get this cool graphic, this cool animated square right here. Oh, I guess the Crypto Harlem logo is on the way. Let me get that, move that down. And right now, if you didn't have Mistral, it would download like 8 gigabytes of stuff, basically. 6 gigabytes? Whatever, between, what's a gigabyte between friends? You know what I'm saying? What's a gigabyte between friends? It don't mean nothing. But it will download like 6 to 8 gigabytes onto your machine, and then you'll get this prompt. And if you're just like, hello, it would be like, is this working? You know, hi, how can I help you? Is this a specific question or topic you'd like to discuss? I'm here to assist with anything related to programming, data science, machine learning, and more. Just let me know what you need. And I'm like, whoa, are you artificial intelligence? And it's like, AI models designed to help answer questions or provide assistance on various topics, including programming, data science. Give me a question. Somebody give me a question for the AI. Anyway, this thing runs on your machine. It doesn't need internet access. It doesn't need anything. It just eats your resources. It lives off your memory. You know what I'm saying? It lives off of your power. And it's just in a little box, your own personal little happy assistant. And it's really kind. You can't make it act different. I tried to make it mean, and it was like, I will not be mean to you, you know? So anyone got a question for this machine? And it wouldn't be this fast the first time you run it because that's to download all this stuff unless you have crazy fast data. Can you feed it data? Oh, Jathan Pencer, you know you can feed it data. Like, hey, can I feed you data? What is the easiest way to set up retrieval augmented generation with Mistral? And of course, you can feed it data. Retrieval augmented generation, or RAG, involves using a pre-trained model to generate responses by first retrieving relevant text snippets from a large corpus. Mistral is an open source RAG system developed by the Facebook AI team. To set up Mistral for data retrieval and generation, you can follow these steps. Get a large data snippet. Like basically, you could just get all your documents and stuff. Pre-process the data by tokenizing it, removing stop words, and normalizing punctuation and casing. You can have there's scripts that'll do this for you. Basically, AI does better when you kind of format your stuff a certain way. You don't have to do it this way, but if you want to get the most bang from your buck, you could take your notes or some PDFs or some books you wanted to teach it, and you would just have to run a script on it that would just get it normalized so everything kind of runs the same. Then it gets tokenized, and then it becomes like a vector database, which is a really small version of the original files. But then it says, you train a retrieval model on your preprocessed data. You could use BERT or Roberta as the base model for this task. The training process involves learning to rank and the relevance of the text snippets based on their similarity to a given query. And boom. And yes, you could do this. And there are other ways to do this. Like there's a project, there's a private AI you know, private AI documents, RAG, OLLAMA. Let's see if I can pull this up for you. There's many articles, for example, private doc, private AI interactions, you know what I'm saying, with OLLAMA, you know, you can do it. This basically you type OLLAMA private RAG, you know, and you'll get more than you need. There's a lot of really good tutorials I found on Medium of all places and GitHub, of course, you know. So private, just make sure that it's up to date because these engines are so like people keep upgrading them, and so like some of the stuff doesn't always work right. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Let me try to find this one for you. Boom, boom, boom. Chat with your local documents using private GPT and OLLAMA. I like Ingrid Stevens' articles because they like pretty to the point. So I'll share this one real quick. So what you want to do, Jthink Pencer, is right here in this article. Let's share it. Oh, hold on. I got to stop my window. Stop sharing. Sharing is caring. I'll never stop caring. But I did stop sharing because you had no business looking in that window. I want to share something that you should know. It's from a browser with Ingrid Stevens. Jthink Pencer want the private OLLAMA. Let's go. 100% local private GPT. Mistral, and brought to you with OLLAMA. And they're running on Apple. What kind of computer you got, Jthink Pencer, if you don't mind me asking, in front of everybody? It's kind of private. But if you're on a Mac, this is really good tutorial because it just keeps it really simple. And I put it up on the screen. Let me make sure that I like. You can feed it data. Yes, you can feed it data. This is the article. Chat with your local documents. Private GPT. There's many private GPT articles, but you would just type the words private GPT and OLLAMA. That's really, and that's like you could just, and you could, yes, you can put it on a Raspberry Pi. Okay, like I got this thing running. And it's Mistral, the Mistral server that I just showed you. I got this thing running, and it's Mistral, and it's on it's a very simple app that's in Python, assistant app. Let me see, where did I put it on my machine? What? No. Let me go to Finder on this Mac. What is this thing? Assistant. No, not feedback assistant. No. Where did I put this thing? I really should have moved it to a better place because I was just like, let me see. I just got to go through my downloads. Okay, it was around here. Boom, 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 boom. I just want to show it to you. I was so proud of this thing. It was so fun the other day. Okay. Assistant PY. I don't think I deleted him or her or it. Let me see. Or them. Assistant PY. Oh, here we go. Where did I put it? Ha! Oh my goodness, I would have never found it. What a weird path. What was I thinking that day? You ever look at some project you're running and you're like, why did I set it up this way? Why are these folders even called this? Like, who was on my machine that day? Oh my goodness. So here, check this out. If I go to this right now, I go to python.py. No, I go to Python, I run assistant.py. Okay, now it's running. I don't know where the sound comes out of, so I'm not sure what to share with you, but I'm going to try to share.
Hi, how can I help you?
Did you guys hear that? Do you guys hear, hi, how can I help you? I don't know if you did. But that's Assistant PY, this program here. I can hold down space bar. I had the interns make this thing. Let me see if I can go to it. So I can hold down space bar and be like, hi, are you Mistral? Oh my goodness, my resources.
Nope, Mistral AIZ Assistant. How can I help you today?
Yo, I want you to act like, do you know what a Google Alexa is?
Yes, I do. Google Alexa is a virtual assistant developed by Amazon. It's capable of voice interaction, music playback, making to-do lists, setting alarms, providing weather forecasts, traffic updates, and other real-time information, as well as playing audiobooks, streaming podcasts, and more. You can control it using your voice with a device like Amazon Echo or Dot, or through the Alexa app on your smartphone.
But when I use one of those things, my information goes over the internet. When I talk to you, does my information go over the internet? Is there a company involved?
Yes, when you interact with me, your conversation is being transmitted over the internet to my server. However, I'm a model trained by Mistral AI and don't involve any other companies in this interaction. Your data is only used for the purpose of generating responses to your questions or prompts, and it is not stored beyond our interaction without explicit consent from you. You can find more information about Mistral AIZ privacy policy on our website, https://www.mistral.ai/privacy-policy.
Boom, enough with that. So that server is running locally on my machine. I can be Wi-Fi off and I can talk to that thing and it'll know, oh, come on, head tracker. I'm trying to make a point. Stop face tracking. Okay. So, and it will just have answers and know things because it doesn't use the internet. It uses the models that I downloaded. So you can put that on a Raspberry Pi, stick a battery in it, no internet needed. All you need is a mic on it and maybe some button to activate that thing. Because that particular script, I want to give props to where props are due. So let me just find my man's this project is OLLAMA. It's a derivative of a project that was derived from another project, right? But let me go get the original person's Twitter. I put it out on, I talked about it on, let me just go to my Twitter. I can't stop calling it Twitter. Calling it X feels stupid, okay? So if you follow me on X, if you follow me on X, okay? Let's go here. Let me share my screen. I understand. If you follow me on X, you'll see that I wrote this tweet and I was like, I've been having a lot of fun setting up this to teach the Crypto Harlem interns large language models. It's like having a local offline laptop fueled version of Siri, Alexa, Google Assistant, but 100% private. If you have a Mac, download OLLAMA, use it to get Mistral server running, and then have fun with A. Peeling, that's Andy Peatling's project. If you hit a snag, there are tutorials online by fans of the project, like this one. And yeah, it was fun, you know what I'm saying? So look, here's Andy's like post on this when he made this assistant thing. It was on December 2023. Has a couple updates. It doesn't actually always listen for awake words. You had to hit space bar, and it doesn't know when you stop talking. And you'll notice the gap between when I ask the question and when it answers. That's because my computer doesn't have like a 30,000 NVIDIA cards in it. And so it's just grinding away, doing the best it can. So if you are going to put it on a Raspberry Pi, you're going to hit some, like, just keep an eye on your usage. you're gonna hit some limits for real, you know. So, but yeah, let me put the post up in the chat. You could play with it. So it was so fun. I've been like, I'm not gonna do it now because obviously you wouldn't be able to see me if I turned the internet off. But I turned the internet off and I talked to it and I had it talk and it was so fun. And then I was like, let me combine projects, and I was like, let me combine this voice speaking text to speech engine with this private GPT, and I was literally talking to my private documents. Like, hey, private documents, what are you about? Like, we're a series of documents about this, this, and that. And I'm like, hey, private documents, like, if I needed to find this and I needed that, like, it's like, oh, well, on this day you said, and I was like, man, this is why I need to write more journal entries. So I could actually talk to my subconscious and be like, yo, subconscious, was there ever a time when I had this problem and I was like, oh, overwhelmed by it and I felt like I couldn't triumph? And it'll be like, just the other day. And I'll be like, well, what do I do? It's like, just, you always find a way, fam. And I'll be like, word, thank you, you know? So yeah, that's that. Let me stop this, stop sharing. But props to Andy Peatling and your assistant project. It's been so fun playing with it. And also to private GPT project, also to Facebook for, making the Llama open source large language model tinier, and the OLLAMA team for just making it so easy to people to just set up AIs on their machines like that, So yeah, we're a little bit after 2. So what you gonna do? But I hope that was useful to y'all. I hope you're really excited by that. Security for Good says that's super rad stuff. Security for Good, thanks for joining. You got air horn. Don't forget to follow if you don't follow. Roots Man Chin, it's like, yes, yes, yes. Okay. And yeah, it's just have a lot of fun with these projects. I've been having a blast with them. And I've also set up a couple of AI assistants in cloud. So you can have containerized AI systems. And the thing is, stop with the face tracking. Stop face tracking me. Okay. You can check this out. You can get, like how you can get like on DigitalOcean or Linode or Amazon or whatever. You can get a GPU, high GPU machine. Okay. And then you can run those instances, So like, for example, DigitalOcean has these virtual machines they call droplets. Well, they have like droplets that are very powerful, and you can use them and set up your own personal AI in a droplet. So not only can you use it, but other people with like proper rights can have an encrypted private conversation with an AI. And most AIs have guardrails to keep it from telling you stuff that it shouldn't be telling you, or drawing things that it doesn't want to draw, or whatever, right? And you can actually set up an AI that has the guardrails that you want it to have, to safeguard and talk to you in a way that's safe to you. So if you were like wanted students to have access to AI, but didn't want them to be able to ask questions about a particular lesson that you're teaching them, you can actually set that up. You can do all kinds of cool stuff, like just not selling DigitalOcean. Although my affiliate code is XYZ12. Just kidding. No, we're not about that. Not info sharing for free out here. No capitalism out here, just for the people. But you can go to DigitalOcean. They have their own thing. You can get these droplets that are like high GPU droplets. And again, its power is being used. This one is 80 gigabytes of memory, which is crazy. 240 gigabytes of memory. Oh no, droplet memory. Yeah. Like 20 virtual PCs. What? This is crazy. Let me see. Hold on. I want one of these. Let me go to pricing. Pricing. Get started. No, I don't want to get started. I want to just see GPU droplets, $2.50 per hour. That's not that bad. That's not that bad, honestly. You know what I'm saying? You pay for what you use. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that bad. You get like a crazy $4 an hour for a crazy powerful machine to have your AI. You can have your AI open for 1 hour a day and just be like $4 a day, 30 days, $150, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's not bad. Same thing with Linode. You can go on Linode and they have their own GPU thing, GPUs. No disrespect to Amazon, you know what I'm saying? But they have these GPU computes, and people were using them for gaming and stuff, but then they were like, oh, we should rebrand this because people need it for running their own AIs. So Linode Cloud GPU is powered by NVIDIA. So you don't want to buy a rack of NVIDIA chips. You know what I'm saying? You could actually just do it this way and have it up and running. And similarly, you can get a good price. Let me see the pricing page. Oh, pricing list. And then you got to go to GPUs on here. GPUs, dedicated PCs, premium, GPU plans. So here it's like $350 a month if you wanted a small system running like this, or 52 cents per hour, 1 GPU, 4 computers, I don't know how much memory, 16 gigs of RAM. That's not that good. That's like my laptop. You're going to get some slow response times. I want to go to 128 gigs of RAM. That'll be $3, about $3 an hour. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's quite powerful. You don't need to use their whatevers. You can have your own thing. You can have ThinkPen. Oh, K Sunny World. Thanks for following. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for dropping us with some of that Dolo, K Sunny World. Okay. Yo, let's put your hands together for that one. Thanks, K Sunny World. You mean my world. Okay. Let's do a quick roll call. Okay, quick roll call. Anyway, you know this is, in case you're joining late, Crypto Harlem live stream, Saturdays, 1 o'clock Eastern time, wherever that is your local time. Come and hang out with us. You know what I'm saying? You'll learn about cool stuff, privacy, encryption, hacking, how to do stuff that's futuristic, on the cheap, on the simple, for the people, never trying to like get and overcomplicate stuff, just trying to break stuff down. Yeah, that's what we're about. So listen, if you're on Twitch, what? Wait. Where's my screen? What's it say? Hey, Kazadi, thanks for following. Yo, Kazadi with the body. Let's go. Wow, I got a sub and a follow. Yo, thanks, Kazadi. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Because follows cost $0, so they're all hard. You know what I'm saying? But if you got it like that, do the sub. Why not? And so yeah, let me just say what's up to the folks on Twitch. So if you happen to be on Twitch, one more thing. In my Twitch whispers for Crypto Harlem, we found out that like you weren't allowed to chat unless you gave your phone number to Twitch, which is totally not cool. It's not what we're about. So I turned that off. And then I found out you weren't allowed to chat unless you like give your email to Twitch, which I'm also not about. That's not cool. So we stopped that nonsense. So if you want to chat with us and you don't want to give them your phone number and you don't want to give them your email, you could still chat now. We just turned that on. But your account needs to be like 3 months old, because we can't just have any wild fools out here typing whatever. Our moderators would be working overtime. So, because that's what it was like when we first started, in case you don't believe me. So, but yeah, now feel free. If you were someone who were on a different platform and you couldn't talk, you might be able to talk now, Kazadi says, no problem. Tuning in late, but I'll definitely be back. Yo, Kazadi, remember, we got the archives up. If you look at the videos on Twitch, because we used to stream like 3 hours a week. I don't even know how I did that. It was insane. It was so much time. Now we do 1 hour a week. So the videos will disappear off Twitch, but they're always on YouTube. So if you find the Crypto Harlem YouTube, just go to live. Since you subbed, I'll even walk you through it real quick. You know what I'm saying? So you go to youtube.com/Crypto Harlem. Does that work? No, that's not how you do it. How do YouTubes work? I don't even know. Somebody teach me how YouTube works. Okay, so you go to. Okay, let's see. My channel. Let me just type in Crypto Harlem. Just go to YouTube and type Crypto Harlem in the search. That's probably easiest. Then you go to the Crypto Harlem page, right? So let's walk you through. Okay. Yo, Kazadi, hit me in the body, straight into my heart with that sub. Appreciate you for everything you do. Don't worry about being late because your fate is getting walked through. Watching archives of this episode and others before this episode and before that episode, and the episodes will never end now. Appreciate you, Kazadi. And so yeah, you just gotta basically go to our page. I'm gonna walk you through. It's gonna look like this. Okay. You go to the screen and then you go to YouTube or whatever. You type in the search Crypto Harlem, and then you'll see Crypto Harlem videos. But on top, it'll be like Crypto Harlem like page. You go there. Then on the Crypto Harlem page, I don't really post videos on there, but I should make a video that's like, "Hi, click on live." So if you click on live, that's all our videos from like years of Crypto Harlem streams. Okay, right? Or you could go to cryptoharlem.com, okay? And if you go to cryptoharlem.com, you see this page. And on cryptoharlem.com, yes, we're in the news, y'all. People showing us love. It's wild. You name a media outlet in the country and they wrote about us. So props. Thank you so much. Respect y'all for and you can click on these. I recommend clicking on these. Click on these, and then when you click on these, read the articles or watch the videos. It's really cool stuff. But if you go to this box down here where it says video unavailable, playback on other websites has been disabled. Oh yeah, that's this weird YouTube thing. I got to keep going in and changing the videos so you can. It's like, should this video be allowed to be embedded? Yes. Should this video be allowed to be played back? And I always have to be like changing it or whatever. But this playlist is all the latest videos, and I'll make sure that when you go to cryptoharm.com, this week's video is on this list. And then you could just watch them. You could just watch them. If you click watch on YouTube, it takes you here, but I'll make it that you could just watch them. You know what I'm saying? So you can sit back and just watch them in the beauty of cryptoharm.com's beautiful screen. Okay? Whoop, whoop, beep, beep. Okay? All right. You know what it is. All right. So that's enough about us. Okay? That's enough about us. It's more about you. Just want to give love to D Elixir, our moderator. Thank you, D Elixir, for keeping it family friendly in the chat. Thank you, D Elixir. Appreciate you. Okay. In the VIP, always rocking with us, always dropping links, always active. Rootsman Chin. Respect, fam. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And then, just like Security for Good. Thanks for tuning in, Security for Good. It's always good to see you. Kazadi. And butter your bagel like the bagel butt. Bagel butt. Thank you, bagel butt. Bagel butt. Not a non, respect. Okay. All right, y'all. That's it for today. Encrypt, encrypt, encrypt. Look out for each other. Peace. Thanks for sharing good stuff. Yay, says Bagel Butt. Peace, y'all. For real. Peace, y'all. That's what we definitely need.